Activity 4 corners, and we need to go over a few rules for this game before we get started. You may notice we have 4 hula hoops around the room. We've got a green hula hoop, blue, yellow, and orange. Each hula hoop is going to have 10 items in the hula hoop. The 10 items are all different, but each hula hoop has the same contents. The goal of this game is to collect 4 of a kind or a set of equipment. Teams will be broken into 4 different teams, and one person will go at a time. If you are holding the penny, it is your turn. When you run to another team, you are allowed to steal 1 item out of someone's hula hoop and bring it back to your team's hula hoop. When you collect 4 of the same item, you may take it out of the hula hoop and keep it off to the side. No one can steal those items anymore. At the end of each round, we find out who has the most amount of sets of equipment, and your points will accumulate throughout the rounds. We are going to choose teams a little bit differently today. I'm going to ask for 4 captains or volunteers, or volunteer captains. Who would like to be a volunteer captain? Okay, Julia, just stand up where you are. Jakai, stand up where you are. Piper, stand up where you are. And Melissa, stand up where you are. Okay, listen. For this game today, each round there is going to be an item worth 3 points instead of 1. You will not know what item it is before we start. But if you collect that item, you get all 4, you're going to get bonus points. These 4 captains or volunteers that are standing up are going to be the team captains. These 4 players are going to help strategize with the team before you start each round. Can somebody here tell me what is something or a strategy you can use in this game? Like, what is an idea that you can have with your team that will help you be successful over the other teams? Does anyone have an idea? When you're talking with your team on what items to steal, does anybody have an idea? Go ahead. Okay, so Piper says pick with your team 1 item to go after, and if that's not working out or people are stealing that item as well, collectively switch. We understand that if the entire team is not on the same page with what we're collecting, we're going to collect a bunch of random items and we're not going to have any sets. Okay? Some things to think about. You could go after the largest item, you can go after a certain color item, you can go after the smallest item. Alright, try to decide which items the other teams are not going to touch, and game plan to build as many sets as possible. Okay, so this is what we're going to do with these 4 captains we have up. These 4 captains on their respective teams are also going to be the students who take the equipment at the end of each round and help redistribute it in the hula hoop so we can get another round going quickly. These 4 captains, Melissa, Piper, Jakai, and Juliana, are also team captains as far as who's on their team. I'm going to give you 1 minute and 30 seconds. You are going to gather your teammates. You are going to make it as even as possible, and you are going to go to the color hula hoop that you would like. If you are not getting the color hula hoop that you would like, or another team is already there, please just find the next available one. All right? So, we will adjust the teams if the numbers aren't exactly even or whatever at the end. But at this time, for the next minute and 30 seconds, please gather your teams and go to your corners.